Hello, all you out there in YouTube land. This is the Trans 8010, and I am back with another Batman review. This time I've got one from the 1995 Forever series. And I've been wanting to do this figure for a long time. I was trying to do an evolution, type anthology series, but because I don't have every single incarnation of this character, and I probably will never get every single incarnation of this character, I just decided, what the hey, let's just do this review. I did Transforming Dick Grayson as one of my very early action figure reviews, so here today I might as well do the companion piece from Batman Forever in 1995. It is Transforming Bruce Wayne. Transforming Bruce Wayne, of course, is just that. It's a Bruce Wayne action figure with snap-on leg and arm pieces, these little blue and red blades, and of course, his cowl. Now, it would have been nice if they carried on the tradition of the Batman Dark Knight Collection, Batman Returns Bruce Wayne figure, where the armor at least tried to look like, his movie armor, which is probably one of the reasons why I passed it up originally as a kid. But, whatever. They didn't. They choose to go all, blue and red colors just aren't Batman. It was the 1990s, and Technicolor Bat variants were all the rage, according to Kenner and Hasbro, when really kids just wanted Batman in dark colors, because that was Batman. But before I rant even long, let's go with the action figure itself. I'm pretty sure its head's supposed to move, but it just doesn't want to for me. I'm not going to force it, I'm not going to break it. And a very surprising move, much in the tradition of the Bruce Wayne from the Batman Dark Knight Collection, Batman Returns, we have a surprisingly normal street clothes with lace-up boots, pants, probably denim with a stretch cuff, turtleneck sweater with an outer shirt, or maybe it's a turtleneck sweater, but because his head goes down, it only looks like it's a turtleneck sweater with a outer black shirt. But it's really an inner red shirt with a turtleneck sweater, which kind of makes some weird sense. And he's also got some mechanic driving gloves on. It's a very nice look for Kilmer. Very, very, very nice. Mine seems to have something up his nose. Someone didn't tell you how to blow your nose properly. Very, very nice. And of course, you would snap on the pieces of armor like so. There we go. And since it is the 1990s, everything had to snap on because it just made more sense that way, I guess. Uh-oh, seems like with every piece of armor I add on, he gets a little bit that much more heavier. Right? And now, push the head down, and put on the cowl. And we have Batman, ready to do battle with the scum and villainy of Gotham City. I have to say, and you could also post the blades on the back like so. Peg goes in the hole, and it looks like some freakishly weird glider wings. No, it's not that bad of a Batman, but the way that they have these blue pieces, these outer blue pieces, with regular pants, it just doesn't mesh well. It doesn't mesh well at all. It just looks that terrible. And then these boots, God. Once again, you have these outer blue foot cuffs, and then just regular old blue boots underneath. I'm guessing a kid's supposed to use his imagination and that the armor fills out these pieces, but it just doesn't work for me. The chest armor's pretty cool, and it's got like these hoses and everything, which I don't understand why he needs hoses for, unless this is really supposed to be like a flight pack. He doesn't have a utility belt, he just has some sort of like harness on. And then these things are pretty cool, the little scallops, reminiscent of the gloves, but once again, it doesn't really work well with the black. I mean, it works better than it does with the gray, but it's still an eyesore. Do like the gray and black emblem though. The headpiece is kind of what I like the most, just because it looks like he's got like a little radio pack attached to his head. Either that or it's like some sort of sensor. Nah, it's radio pack, because I think that's a microphone. Whatever. From the back he looks pretty badass though. It does look like he's going to take something out with those freaking blades of his. Which of course are interchangeable. So you can snap off these arm pieces. And put on and snap them on. If they want to. There we go. And it's really cool because they actually have like these handle grips. But he can't actually grip them, so it's kind of useless for them to be there unless you could actually put them onto his hands. I remember when I first opened this up, I actually put the grips in his hand and then tried to snap it around. And when it just didn't work, it's like, oh, this is stupid. But these are some freakishly weird blades. You can definitely tell these were Star Wars inspired, since Batman Forever came out about the same time as their Star Wars line. Like something Prince Shizor would have used in Shadows of the Empire. I mean, these things are freakishly huge. And so out of character with Batman. But they just look cool. But it's impossible for him to stand up when he's got him out like so. He's just going to fall. And it's pretty bad that you can't put these arm pieces, like, attach them to the back somehow. Or like add them to the other arm pieces, but whatever. Another thing I actually got to frown upon is the paint apps on the figure may be nice, but the paint apps on the accessories are not. They use some sort of like cheap blue paint, and it's actually starting to come apart. See, I just rubbed it, and already you can see it's starting to show red here and here. So that takes points off. So if you want a nice little minty figure, you're not going to get it with these accessories. Uh-oh, looks like I'm coming out of focus. There we go. Is it a nice Bruce Wayne figure? Yes, it's a very nice Bruce Wayne figure. But these little pieces right here, I don't know. These are probably going to go in someone's junk drawer. Just because, although he looks pretty nice now that he's all put together with the little red things here, the little blades, it does look a little bit more nicer. And the red of his inner shirt isn't as distracting anymore because now we have these freakishly huge blades. But the gray just doesn't fit at all. It just doesn't work in my opinion. But it is a very nice figure. The sculpt is nice, and the attempt to do a nice transforming Bruce Wayne figure you gotta compliment their efforts. But is it one that one would love to add to their collection? Well, if you love Batman Forever, sure. I mean, it's a very nice Val Kilmer figure. Oh look! There's another thing that frowns upon. Don't transform him too much if you want nice hair. But like I said, it's a very nice Val Kilmer Bruce Wayne action figure. But because this snaps on too tight, you've got paint loss issues with the head. Paint loss issues with the accessories. And maybe some paint loss issues with the forearms. But other than that, it's very nice, and anyone who's a fan of Batman Forever would love to have it. Anyone who's not a fan of Batman Forever may want to stay away because there's other nice Bruce Wayne figures out there. But I gave my 2 cents, and before I really start to rant, it's time for me to go. Plus, it looks like the camera on my battery's dying, so